Hey guys, tuning in. What is up, Fae Nation? Thank you, fairies, for tuning in. Here I am. Sorry, I've been gone for a bit. Had to make some money, had to do some life changes. Yep, sorry for the mess. Who cares? I'm not wearing makeup, but tuning back in with an update. Where the hell are our refunds? What the hell with George Floyd? And yes, what's going on with our second stimuluses? Okay, so first and foremost, thank you for watching the video on where the fuck is our refunds at, man. Okay. I am with you. So everybody that has commented, I am totally with you. It makes no absolute sense of what is going on here. But stop really quick. Shout out and prayers to the family of George Floyd and all of the people that are in pain from this situation. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up world we're living in. And if people don't see that there is something wrong, that Black men are treated differently, if you don't see the fact that there is white privilege out there, then come on, man. It's 2020. How the fuck do you not say, come on. Like, let's be fucking real. But anyway, that's topic 2. And then, the third stimulus, the second stimulus payment, if it's ever going to happen, I fucking doubt it. So, update, where the hell is our refund? So, I haven't gotten it. It is June 3rd, 12:52 p.m. in the afternoon here on the beautiful, beautiful eastern seaboard of the United States of Florida here. And yeah. I don't know if y'all have been told, or I've mentioned somewhat in the comments here. I finally actually managed to get a hold of the IRS on May 18th, right? Had them sitting on hold. Well, I was sitting on hold for approximately an hour and 20 minutes to get a human being, right? Okay. Just to be told by this human being, right? Well, the IRS just opened on, I'm sorry, it just opened on Monday the 18th. I called on Wednesday the 20th, excuse me, okay? So, okay, back to story, okay? Sorry, screwing up the background details, okay? Bye. Okay, so, on the phone, okay? After waiting, flash forward here, yeah, right, back on the phone. An hour and 20 minutes, finally get an answer. Okay, thank you. How you doing today? Thank you so much. Just trying to find out what's going on with my tax refund. I had a 60-day review. I know there's a pandemic going on. Just kind of want to figure out what's going on because I did file a couple of different things new with my taxes this year. I just want to make sure it's correct. Okay, ma'am. Well, you did say that you had a 60-day review, right? Well, we did just open back up on Monday because of the pandemic. And yeah, so all 60-day reviews were put on hold and they have all just been then restarted. And I'm like, okay. It's been restarted as of Monday. You just opened back up. I was like, how is that possible, ma'am? It's been stated on the news that you guys and on your website, you guys have still been processing tax refunds. And you guys have still been working, maybe not to full capacity, but you still have been working. So if the 60 days reviews have started over, okay, where's my notification, ma'am? Well, ma'am, there has been a pandemic. Ma'am, I understand that, okay? But by law, because I'm an American citizen and stated in our United States fucking Constitution, right? Didn't swear though. Ma'am, you guys are supposed to notify me by law if there is something that's going on with my tax refunds, if there is anything that needs to be adjusted, amended, if anything is missing, if I've just reported anything. Legally, by law, I am entitled to know this information of what's going on, regardless of a pandemic or not, because, my rent's still due, my electricity was still due, my car note's still due. I still got to put food in the house. So, I'm still held accountable. Why aren't y'all? Well, ma'am, with the pandemic, okay. So you're trying to tell me that as of the 18th of May, my 60-day review started. So that's what May, that's June, July, right? July 18th. So basically, I'm not looking at anything until maybe August if I'm lucky. Well, ma'am, yes, I'm sorry with everything starting over. And then by this point, she's not really nice. She's kind of nasty at this point. Yeah, there's just a 60-day review. And I'm sorry that there's just a pandemic that's been going on. You're going to just have to deal with it. Well, ma'am, I did file something new because I do have an LLC under my name. This is my first time filing it. So I would just kind of like to review my taxes just to make sure I filed them properly. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to have to place you on hold for 5 to 10 minutes to review this to see if I can assist you. So here my ass is waiting on fucking hold. This bitch. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do because I can't access anything because of the 60-day review that just started again on Monday. Okay, so what about the other people have gotten through and their tax returns have still been filed? I have filed electronically. I filed on the 13th. Oh, I'm sorry, I filed on the 12th. It was accepted on the 13th. TurboTax, okay? People even here on TurboTax, because I started in these little stupid community things, you know what I mean? Now I'm getting emails out the ass, okay? Just called my area. They're not taking calls. It said they're getting slammed advised IRS site. LOL, this is too funny and humorous. Really? Thanks anyway. Let's see. Oh, it tells you to go to the tax advocate website. We're actually, you know what? I'm going to actually keep that link. That's actually a good link to keep up. My wife and I filed injury spouse, whatever the hell that means. Normally takes 11 weeks. We filed on February 15, 2020. 11th week was on May 2nd. It's now June 3rd. We have not been able to hear from anyone concerning the delay of our return. I'm upset because I can't get through anyone on the phone. Amen. Okay. And they even phone through a deceptive path they make you go through to talk to a live person. Then they're right. They send you on this stupid fucking phone path where you wind up, you think you're going to get to a human because you're like, no, other question. Or you're selecting the information you think that's going to get you to a human to get you to that direct answer, kind of like a fucking bank, right? Your stuff is still processing, and when we have a date, we will update you. There will not take walk-ins at the local office, and my status on app has not changed since we filed. Same here. Everything's so safe and they're opening everything back up. Why is our tax offices not open for us to be able to go ahead and go in and see our tax individuals and understand what's going on with our government taxes? Government? I'm not going to talk about that though, right? I can't go. I bet you I can't go to Tallahassee right now, right? And go tour my governor's mansion. Why do you think that is? It's not because they're worried about our safety. They're just worried about them losing money. This is all about money. And classism and separation of the classes, which then is a great roll into Mr. George Floyd. That man was fucking murdered. That man was fucking murdered on goddamn camera. I don't care what their medical examiners try and promote and say. Your opinion matters not to fucking me though, okay? No, that man was murdered. And it was videotaped by a poor teen who got shit for it too, because what's this teen going to do against 4 cops? Come on, be nice, relax. It's, you know what I mean? God bless the teen had enough sense to fucking record it. Or did the teen, or was it a setup? Was it a setup? They've been talking about this whole second pandemic. Everybody's been staying home. The country's been shut down. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. We started to open back up. Everybody's still following what they're supposed to do. Oh, shit. Are we going to cause more bullshit? Yeah. Let's bring to light something that has been going on for quite some time, and it does need to fucking change. You can't deny it. You can't say you haven't seen it. You can't say you haven't even somewhat been around it. I mean, I'm a white girl. My last name's Alvarez, though, so I'm Hispanic. It depends on where I'm at, if I'm considered a minority or not. Let's be fucking real, okay? But if you claim that you don't understand what white privilege is and what you don't and what you're not seeing, then you're just kind of not keeping up with the times. Let's just put it that way. Problem is we're not talking about the issue. The issue is the brutality of the police, how it's geared towards against minorities, specifically towards Black male individuals. I mean, come on, man. And it's been going on for how long? Weren't they marching about this back in the 50s, 1950s, excuse me? Make sure I say that because I'm going to date myself here. I'm not a boomer, but getting old. I don't know. The world needs to change. The only thing that's real in this world is love. Everybody out there can actually change and choose to change who they are if they make the conscious effort. There are some things that are ingrained in them that's going to be a very hard thing to change, because even I too have some tendencies where I've noticed I get off on my experiences where maybe I have put myself in a situation where maybe I have been racist. And that's fucked up of me, and I have to sit there and own that. And I got to realize that nobody's perfect, and everybody has been one way or another. But that's why we got to do better as humans. Way better. Way better. And the thing that's currently taking over my life, you see that right there? This right here? This machine. It's sad to think that these Black mothers have to fear sending their children out, that they're not going to make it home because, one, the color of their skin, so they're automatically assumed to be a criminal or something of that nature. And what did this guy do? He wasn't going along with your plan, and he was resisting arrest, supposedly. Yeah, but you were classifying him as something he wouldn't have done. You wouldn't have done that to a white man. You would have sat there and had to take him in for questioning to see if he was getting charged with something. You wouldn't have just assumed that white man on the street was that person that you were looking for because he looks similar. Let's be fucking real. You wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. They fucking wouldn't. I've never really fucking seen it. But the looting and the rioting, those two people are not protesters. Get that shit clear. Looters and rioters are not protesters. Those are profiteers who are utilizing what is going on that needs to really be changed in our fucking society to their advantage, okay? That's not who these people are. These people who are right. These fuckers need to go somewhere. I mean, our government is willing to go ahead and pull out the National Reserve on us, right? But they won't give us a second round of stimulus checks or a third round or take care of their people after they shut down the country. I mean, you got to kind of look at something here about that. They are more willing to enact martial law upon us than to help us out financially. Problem is it's not. For some reason, they got a bone to pick with Black people. What the fuck? Totally rant moment. What the hell? Like, what is it? It just seems like there is just an axe to grind. Are we not fighting the same civil rights battles that was still going on back then? Older people are marching again. These boomers, these people who are older, my parents, they're seeing the same battle that was going on when they were young and in their teens. Nothing's fucking changed. When's it gonna give? And then that's the whole other thing, the second round of stimulus checks. Do you know that stupid HEROES Act has been sitting around since they passed it in the House of Representatives back on May 12th, right? And I'm sorry, it got introduced on the 12th, went passed on the 15th, right? And it's just been sitting there. It just went to the Senate on June 1st. They just put it on the calendar, June 1st. Calendar number 455, it said. Let's see here. Yes. See? Okay, here we go. June 1st, 2020, Senate read the second time, placed on Senate legislative calendar under General Orders calendar number 455. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. We're all learning together, guys. We're all learning together. So yes, Our fucking tax refunds are all on goddamn hold because they're too busy worrying about profiteering on these goddamn companies who don't need a fucking bailout in the first place, okay? And they better distribute the information of who got those bailouts because that's our tax dollars and we have a right to fucking know. Sorry. Bullshit. 90% of those companies did not need that money. I bet you anything. They just wiped out our middle class of America in one fucking swipe. Good job, Donald Trump. Fuck you. Voted for your ass. You piece of shit. I was fucking wrong. And I'll say it to the heavens. I was fucking wrong. Boom, bitches. Talking about shooting the rioters and the looters. I get your concept of that. Just pisses me off that it's even going on because there is something that does need to be changed. And they're missing the point. And the second round of stimuluses, since it's just been put on the calendar for the second, on June 1st to the Senate, whatever 455 is on the calendar, I'm still looking on the United States Senate site to kind of learn about that information. So you can go ahead and follow anything that's going on with the CARES Act at your congress.gov website. It's HR 6800, the HEROES Act, okay? It gives you in the entire bill's history. It gives you a summary. It gives you actions that are kind of going on. You want to click all actions on the left-hand sidebar. Gives you everything listed there down below. I'm going to go ahead and leave links in regards to the tax advocate stuff that I have found in regards to our tax refunds. Tax advocates are supposed to be there in our favor to help us get information to find out what the fuck is going on with our goddamn refunds, right? But either which way, we'll see what's going on in another day or two. Try and keep up, try and check in, kind of peruse around on the internet, see if they've made any other moves. I doubt it. So all they talking about is throwing us another little $1,200. The fuck is that going to do? Any which way. Give me my fucking tax return. That's actually a little bit more money that I can go ahead and pay ahead on bills, right? Instead of play catch up and put food in the house, right? It's a shame. We're living in a country that needs to really have some massive, major fucking overhaul. I don't know. Just trying to help make the world a better place. I went to go to school to be a social worker, and yeah, I need to finish it off, and that's what led me to tarot. So check out the tarot videos. Hopefully we can make the world a little bit better place. But yeah, keep calling, trying to find out about your tax refunds. Everybody's getting different answers, okay? I was told 60-day reviews restarted, okay? Other people have been told they never stopped working. Other ones have said they're still not back to full capacity, while others have said, yes, we're at full capacity. Because let's be real, they weren't going to do people's taxes working from home. They fucking better not have. Or maybe that's how the unemployment system in Florida got fucking hacked. Who knows? Who the fuck knows, right? But I'll leave the links down below in regards to understanding what's going on with the second stimulus check. Because I was reading here on, what is it called? PennLive.com, right? The article is called Second IRS Stimulus Checks. How much could they be worth? This payment will be the last, top Republican says. Fuck you, Mitch. Fuck you. Okay? Fucking asshole. So disassociated with their constituents that it's just mind-blowing to think we have to fight for our own money to live in our own country after being shut down by things of most likely controllable natures, right? So Mr. Mitch McConnell said if the HERO Act is passed, another round of payments directly to eligible citizens because of the coronavirus pandemic, it will be the last one. Well, how many people got their first one? I at least got mine, God bless. But I know a lot of people and their comments, and I've read and I've still seen it, they haven't even gotten their actual stimulus payment. I don't know. Maybe it got taken for something else. Very well could have happened. But, okay, and then they continue to go on talking about McConnell suggested that legislation could be tweaked. Of course, it could be tweaked. That's why they put, okay, this is why they put all this crazy shit in there, right? Okay. So the House gets it. They put all this crazy shit in there. They pass it, right? Okay. Give it to the Senate, right? The Senate's like, oh, no, we're not passing all this crazy shit, right? No, we're just going to pass this, 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 and this, and we want this, this, and that. Well, if you want this, this, and this, we're going to keep this, that, and the other, but you got to do this. Okay, we can budge on this, but you got to budge on this. So they go back and forth. There's your bipartisan bullshit. So really all they're fucking knocking off is the bullshit that really neither one of them actually generally wanted, if that makes sense. And we're going to get left with the fucking and the shit end of the stick in the bag every fucking time. Okay? I don't care who you are. Dems, fucking Republicans, liberals. Why do we only have that many classifications when it comes to political parties? That's the other question. I'm ready for like the Star Wars political party. Aren't you? Something of that nature. But with that first CARES Act, which go research the CARES Act, why was that initiated into Congress a whole year before we even got hit with a shutdown on this coronavirus? Trust me, this is a pandemic. Do your research, guys. Do your research. But they're saying here, for one, a maximum of 3 dependents, regardless of age, would also get $1,200. So they're still talking about $1,200 for a single person, $2,400 for the married filers. Okay. So it appears you're still going to get freaking 3 stimulus checks for the dependents, but it's not going to be $500. It's like a max of 3, it looks like. Well, isn't that funny for all those people who got 6, 7 kids? If you're unemployed, they give you a little confirm that the Senate needs about a month. Okay. That on May 29th, the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, fucker, confirmed the Senate needs about it says it right here, about a month to reach the final decision on whether or not they're going to pass the HEROES Act. They'll pass it. Question is are they going to take care of us? Probably not. If they can squeeze it out by not giving us our own money back in this, they ain't going to do it. Trust me. If they were worried about taking care of their citizens, we wouldn't be having to worry about going back to work, and we'd be like Canada right now, sitting at home getting our checks for the next 4 months to get this shit out of our systems. Get our country clean. Get our country disinfected, if you will. Slobbering on myself. So, let me know in the comments down below how things are going for you. Did you get your taxes? Have you gotten them? Have you gotten an update where you told some bullshit like me, right? Oh, it's a restart. Bullshit. They was essential workers because they was essential enough to put back to work to give Donald Trump and his buddies their fucking money, right? Where's ours? So let me know what's going on. Don't think anything of the nature if, I don't respond right away. I am so sorry. Like I said, I have a new toy that has taken over my life. If y'all don't know what this fucking thing is, the weeding tool, the weeder. Oh, the weeder. Never thought I would be using one of these ever in my life because I didn't even know what the fuck it was. God bless good men. Anyway, let me do. Tune in, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below. I'm so sorry. I'm getting back into the tarot videos too. I got to bang out my monthlies for everybody. I'm so sorry for May. So hit me up. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? What's going on with the CARES Act? Tell me the HEROES Act. If you look up the CARES Act, go ahead and follow the CARES Act. Go ahead and look for yourself when that bitch was initiated into the House of Representatives, which is fucking hilarious. It's a year before all of this shit goes down. The American economy and government is such a bullshit scam. Oh, God. We're a country that was built on criminals. They sent their criminals to the Americas, the British and the French and all of them, remember? Anyway, hopefully we'll get this second stimulus check. Hopefully anybody can get some updates in regards to our tax returns. Hopefully we can stop the rioting and the looting and just the carrying on, like the foolishness, and actually do some change and healthy protesting. That I'm down with. Y'all see that video where they were dancing in the street? It's the line dance. It's like the chicken dance, but it's for black folk. I don't mean to sound racist right now. And walk it by yourself. And walk it by yourself. Now dip, now dip, now dip. Even I get jamming. You gotta even do it. To the left, to the God. Some hustle. Some hustle. Anyway, I don't know. But that's the way you protest. And they were arresting people in Tampa for going home. They were leaving. People had to walk to their cars. They just wanted to arrest people so they could make some fucking money out of this situation because they were pissed off to have to be out to deal with the American people because they're protesting. Well, guess what? It is our constitutional right. Protest, but make sure you're not fucking violating any type of ordinances where you're destroying, looting, hurting, and beating the shit out of stuff and people and all of that. That's just carrying on. So we gonna get out of here. We gonna get into it. I got other stuff to do. I gotta record, but I gotta do this too. It's so fucking addicting. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you, Fae Nation, for tuning in. Oh, there's like 2 people watching. Thank you. Love you. See you soon. Bye, guys.